Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David Hill.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's White. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So Alabama's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll do whatever.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown tie. They grab the early lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Trying play action. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game.
And that ball is picked off.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. 2nd down now after the sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And how about the offense coming out early, establishing the running game? This is an offense that is going to throw the ball all over the yard. So good. Top 10 in passing in college football. But I like it when you sprinkle it in and create a little bit of balance and just create a little bit of doubt for that defense.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Rifles it down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're going to run it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it on the outside. It's Stevens. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The running back has it. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw. It's Barnes. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Throws to the tight end. It's complete. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Finds his back in the middle. Oh, big juke to get past. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long through the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just trucks through it. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Coming after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. In your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback checking the play. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Unloads it left. Makes it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the play.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Got the back over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. Back open in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Barnes. He's looking deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Offense getting set for 1st down. Leaves it with the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Barnes. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle.
You gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now,
touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Under a minute to play here in the 1st half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy 1st down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. He's looking to throw. Uncorks one. And he's lucky to get that one back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be dragged down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tuggle. The ball is on the 18. They need 4 on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's White.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's White.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Splits the uprights. Good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes that Alabama offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown time! And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Running behind that left side. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
Good enough for first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Running to Green. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. To the air, it's Barnes. Getting some heat. Just steamrolling the defense. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Winton.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's White. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Handoff from the gun. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's White. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not... receiver. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off.
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll throw it on first down. Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Quarterback empties his backfield. And back to the air on second down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. He unleashes a long one. He's got it at the 30. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Hey, make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they couldn't hold off the Heat, and he goes down with a sack. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia sends out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires the pass, intercepted. Great move there. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's White. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Lets it fly. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The short hands, it's Riley. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. To the air, it's Barnes. Looking deep down the right side. Got it! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
They'll throw it on first down. And they got him for the sack. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. He's going to let it go. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. He'll try to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.